Kisa chake kimewaacha Wakenya wakiwa vinywa wazi wakijiuliza yupo wapi Njeri? Na Njeri mwenyewe ndiye nani? Ndilo swali wengi wanapata kujiuliza, maana inaaminika alipata kuibiwa pesa takriban bilioni 17 alipokuwa akinunua mafuta kutokea katika nchi ya Uturuki yaweze kuja nchini Kenya, mafuta ambayo alikuwa yauze katika Jamhuri ya Kenya. But as of right now, the news of a disappearance has caused havoc on social media, and this has called upon us to dig deep into the story of discovering who is this woman and what really happened to the woman billionaire. Her name is Njeri. It is believed that it is now 2 days since she disappeared after lawyer Cliff Ombeta raised the allegation of the disappearance of his client, a billionaire importer and exporter of products in the country. Lawyer Cliff Ombeta on Saturday alleged Njeri was summoned to the DCI in Nairobi on Thursday. He, however, said he has not heard from her since, and I shall quote him. She is now missing for 2 days. She is unreachable and untraceable, Ombeta told journalists in Mombasa. According to Cliff Ombeta, he contacted officers investigating the case who denied knowledge of her disappearance or the summoning. The lawyer connected Njeri's disappearance to Kenya shillings 17 billion diesel oil that she imported into the country from Turkey through Saudi Arabia and through a company, Hans Import and Export Enterprises. Ombeta said she did this in partnership with an Israel national and that she has a good credit record with her finances. This was to be sold to any party that was willing to buy from her, Ombeta said in Mombasa. He claimed that some 2 individuals took advantage of Njeri's lack of an oil importing license to lay claim to ownership of the 100,000 metric tons of oil. The problem has been that as she is trying to do so, some people trying to steal the oil from her, Ombeta claimed. According to the lawyer, it all started on November 4th when the oil was in the high seas as Njeri sourced for a buyer from the oil before it could get into Kenya. He said Njeri was informed by the authorities that the ship carrying the oil had docked at the Mombasa port. Njeri reported the matter to the port police station in Mombasa and wanted to know who authorized the ship to be docked at the port without a consent. Transaction of the ship was stopped temporarily. On November 8th, she filed a case at the Mombasa High Court where she sued some companies and sought orders that the ship be not allowed to offload the oil. Ombeta said that her client received a High Court order in Mombasa barring the ship from leaving the dock and the diesel being offloaded until the ownership dispute is heard and determined. In a press, Njeri wants some companies to deposit 17 billion in an interest-earning account pending the hearing and determination of the case. However, one of the companies, through its CEO, in their response argued that no person can import petroleum into the country without a license. The company CEO claimed that a state agency told them on November 9th that Njeri has no license to import petroleum. The company's boss argued that by legal notice 3 of 2023, the government introduced a framework for the importation of refined petroleum products for sale in Kenya and transit markets through a government-to-government arrangement. The matter will be mentioned on Tuesday in Mombasa. Ombeta said when Anne recorded a statement at the DCI headquarters in Nairobi, she had been accompanied by other lawyer David Chumu. He accused unnamed Kenyan individuals, including high-ranking officers in government, of trying to steal the oil from his client after tricking her that they were in a position to help get the oil into Kenya. Ombeta said his client knows the requirements for her to import oil, especially if it is on a government-to-government basis, as she has been in the business for over 30 years. We have seen people disappear in Kenya before. We fear this could be headed that way, and we do not want that to happen to my client, he said. Inaonekana mwanamke huyu ni tajiri sana na ufanyakazi wake wa biashara na serikali ya Jamhuri ya Kenya ana ustadi na tuseme rekodi yake ni safi, maana amefanya kazi zaidi ya miaka 30. Hivyo kusemekana ya kwamba tu alipotea kimiujiza ni jambo ambalo linatia wengi kiwewe, wakitaka kujua Ann yupo wapi. Ni swali ambalo wanajiuliza, maana amekuwa mfanyakazi na tena si mfanyakazi tu hivi hivi, ni mfanyakazi tajika sana katika Jamhuri ya Kenya, maana inaonekana ni mtu ambaye ana pesa mpaka kuwafikia kufanya biashara ya bilioni 17, si kitu mchezo. Ila je, yupo wapi Njeri? Ndilo swali linaloulizwa na wengi kwa sasa. And who is this woman? How worthy is Njeri? For now, we leave the question to the media to answer, and to the people, and mostly to the DCI to answer to the question, because they are the ones that summoned her, and after their summoning, Han disappeared. For now, that's what's up. Make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video. This is FM Show KE.